Welcome to Carla. We're a family of 5 who left our old life behind to follow our dream. A dream of living the simple life together as a family. In 2022, we moved in with my parents to save up money for a sailboat. In August 2023, we were finally able to buy Carla, our one-off 42-foot steel-hull sailboat, and bring her home. Join us as we go through the ups and downs of sailboat restoration.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to Carla.
Sorry for the delay. I know it's been a while since you last saw us on the video.
Yeah.
We've been busy.
We've been thinking,
doing, scratching our heads,
Yeah.
whatever. A lot of things have happened.
The project has kind of evolved,
Escalated,
quite a bit.
grown,
Yeah.
stressed us out a lot. You can imagine.
Yeah.
You will see very shortly. So what have we been doing since last video?
Well, we've closed the holes in the aft deck, or some of it.
Some of it.
We still need some.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of issues in the aft deck, but that's the least of our worries.
Yeah.
Our worries.
Worries.
The least of our worries. Wow, that's good. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
we've closed up the holes in the aft deck.
Yeah.
We had to buy a new welder.
Yeah. That was nice.
Yeah.
Made our job a lot easier.
Yeah,
I think.
quite an improvement.
Yeah, from the stick welding.
Yeah.
That was an issue.
But you'll see it later. We cut out some sheets and welded them in.
Yeah, closed the holes again.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
It was.
It was really
It's
nice.
quite a challenge to do it with all the wood inside, so I had to use a lot of tarps and fire blankets.
Yeah. And I stood fire watch down in the dark.
Yeah, your fire watch with the vacuum cleaner.
With the vacuum cleaner. And yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, but it worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and after we finished the aft deck, we
started on the inside
to find out how much we had to change in the foredeck.
Yeah, in the foredeck and also in the forward cabins. We did a lot of work in there.
Yeah.
Also to see, because we had some issues with water coming in the hatches, and we had to find if there was a lot of rust.
Yeah.
Which there was.
As you can see, we had this wood framing around the hatches, and the hatches are actually mounted on top of the wood. And because this wood has cracked and the Sikaflex or whatever has lost the grip, water has been going underneath and inside the boat. Here I removed one of the hatches, and as you can see, water has been going underneath the wood and has corroded the metal quite a lot. Over here we're down to nothing. You can also see holes from previous hatches that has been installed. So we are trying to figure out a plan of replacing the edge, maybe with a bigger or thicker piece of metal just around the edge, so that we raise the hatch a little bit so that water will flow around it. But we'll see, that's the plan. For now we had to take down the whole roof or the whole ceiling inside the boat so that we could get to all the hatches.
here we are. We have, as you could see before on the video, removed the hedges and found that there's a lot of rust, water coming in, and we decided we of course have to put in some new metal and reattach the hedges. We found that it was a very good thing that we did end up removing all the walls and everything, because as you can see, the water has come in through the hedges and gone down the walls. Down here it actually looks really nice. It's only surface rust, so that should not be an issue after we sandblast and repaint everything. Then everything should be good. We have a little measuring gadget, so we can measure how thick the metal is, and everything here looks great. As you can see, we've also removed all the concrete that we had in as ballast, and everything down there looks great. The concrete has actually preserved the metal very nicely, so now our only issue is what we replace it with. We have removed about 1,000 kilos of ballast in concrete. As you all can see, Klaus was doing all the heavy lifting. So, but yeah, it all looks really nice.
So, after looking at the hedges in the front of the boat, we decided to take down the ceiling in the wheelhouse as well, because we also have 2 hedges up here. They look a lot nicer. Up here we don't have the wood around the hedge on the outside. We only the hedges are mounted right onto the metal, so we don't have this cracking in the wood letting the water in. But we do have a lot of surface rust. Again, because of the insulation keeping the condensation up against the metal. But up here, like in the front, we saw that the surface rust and the condensation had moved down the walls as well, all around the wheelhouse. So unfortunately, even though this was actually one of the best places in my mind in the boat, I loved it, the wheelhouse with the wood and everything, but we had to take it down. So we started taking down the walls, and then we found this. There's a hole. We have a hole right into the deck. Until this, we only had holes in the deck, on the aft deck, where we had the benches where the water could lie on top of the metal and then eat its way down through the metal. But now we're finding holes in the sides as well, and then we had to make a decision. We have a lot of metal to replace, and with finding the holes in the vertical parts of the ship, we came to the conclusion that we had to remove everything. So now, yep, this is what it looks like. So now we removed everything. Started with the flooring, the walls, and then we removed all the wiring. We removed all the hoses, and also the hydraulics for the rudder. All that's going to stay in the boat is the engine, Mr. Perkins. Everything else must go. Then we can get to welding, sandblasting and painting. So yeah, now that we're here, it actually feels quite nice.
It's quite nice, yeah.
Yeah, to know that we are going to have a look at everything. There won't be any places that can't get to.
And there won't be any places that we haven't seen.
No.
So all the issues that are in the boat will be fixed.
Yeah.
And we will know it's been fixed.
Yeah.
So when we go on the long trip, when we finally get to go sailing, we will feel safe. Someday. In the far future. Yeah. Probably. But at least we will feel safe.
Yeah.
And certain that everything is solid.
And luckily, if you're wondering, the hole in the side was the only hole. We didn't find any more holes in the hull. We did definitely find some places we have to look at around the windows. There are some places in the hull we had to measure as well. We haven't done that yet.
No. Just to be completely on the safe side.
Yeah.
So everything will be tip top.
And now we also get to rethink the whole layout of the boat. Yeah. There was a lot of compromises we had to do with the old layout because we want to be able to sleep up to 8 people in the boat comfortably.
And that was not possible before.
That wasn't possible.
But now we can make it possible.
We can make it possible. We can do all. We're going to redo all the wiring. Anyways, because it was 40 years old wiring.
But now it's just easier to get to do that.
Yeah, and we're going to lay the cables before we do the interior, so that we are make sure that we have room for the cables. And all the electrical things will be safe and sound. I also get to make some more room around the engine. One of my big concerns was the lack of room around the engine on the sides. You couldn't really get to it. Now we're replacing the tanks because they're 40 years old as well, made of steel. They were due to be replaced anyway. They were due, definitely. So now a lot of things were due to being replaced because of the age. So yeah, definitely positive. Definitely positive. But a lot of work, and things took quite a turn. Yeah, it got a little bit more complicated. But that's just the way it goes. It's great. Yeah. And we can do everything the way we want. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah. And I hope you'll follow us and do remember to subscribe to our channel. And hit the like button down below. Yeah, hit the like button. That's a lot of help for us. Yeah. So, and then we'll try to make some more videos than we did the last 3 months. Yeah. We'll try to be better. Yeah, we'll be better. We'll be better. Yeah. So see you next time. See you. Bye. Bye.